Imagine a pitch-black night over the Iranian desert in 1980. A lone American pilot ejects from his crippled jet, tumbling into the void as flames erupt behind him. But wait, this isn't some blockbuster movie. This is real. Radar screens across the Middle East light up with unidentified bogies, Soviet MiGs scrambling to intercept. What the world doesn't know yet is that the US has just unleashed its most lethal secret weapon. A fighter jet so advanced, so deadly, it vanished into legend before it could claim its throne. You've heard of the F-15, the F-22, but this one, it makes them look like toys. Buckle up, because the story of America's deadliest fighter jet you've never seen is about to rewrite everything you thought you knew about aerial warfare. The year was 1975, and the Cold War was freezing over. America licked its wounds from Vietnam, where aging Phantoms and Thuds got shredded by nimble MiG-21s. Pilots came home in body bags, and the Pentagon seethed. They needed a revolution, not just a better jet, but a ghost in the sky. Enter the Have Blue program. Shrouded in black budgets deeper than the Mariana Trench. No press releases, no parades. Just a handful of engineers in a Lockheed hangar in Burbank, California, sketching lines that defied physics. They called it a low observable demonstrator. But insiders whispered the invisible assassin. Picture this, a diamond-shaped airframe, all angles and edges, no curves to bounce radar waves. It wasn't pretty, more like a faceted boomerang hurled from hell, but beauty wasn't the point. Survival was. The man driving it forward was Ben Rich, successor to Kelly Johnson, the Skunk Works legend behind the U-2 and SR-71. Rich's team pored over Soviet radar manuals smuggled out by defectors, calculating every facet to scatter enemy signals like dust in the wind. They coated it in radar-absorbent materials, so classified, even workers signed their lives away on NDA letters. The first Have Blue took flight on December 1st, 1977. From Groom Lake Area 51 to you and me, pilots like how Farley gripped the stick, hearts pounding as ground control held its breath. It worked, radar cross-section smaller than a bird's. The Air Force generals watched the scopes, nothing, zilch. But this was just the appetizer. Have Blue proved the impossible. Now they needed the killer. Lockheed won the contract over Northrop in a dogfight of proposals, beating out the YF-117 prototype that Northrop had flying in secret. Billions poured in from black funds money, siphoned from congressional pork without a trace. By 1978, the Senior Trend program birthed the F-117A Nighthawk. Not a bomber, mind you, a fighter jet disguised as one. Attack fighter, they called it officially, but it was pure predator. Twin General Electric F-400 for engines, non-afterburning to stay stealthy, pushing 20,000 pounds of thrust each. Top speed, Mach 0.9 to subsonic. Yeah, but who needs speed when you're invisible? Let's peel back the skin on this beast. Fly-by-wire controls, digital flight computers crunching data 30 times a second, infrared suppressors cooled exhaust to near ambient temps, fooling heat seekers, the cockpit, a glass dome of multifunction displays, helmet-mounted sights sensing with laser-guided bombs. Armament was surgical. 2 internal bays for 5,000 pounds of precision munitions, GBU-10 paveway lasers, AGM-88 harms for radar kills, no dogfighting guns. This jet didn't twist and turn. It struck first, vanished second. And the faceted design, over 5,000 structural joints, each taped with radar-absorbing tape that pilots changed mid-mission like diapering a giant. Invisible baby. Denial was the name of the game. The Air Force swore it didn't exist. When blurry photos surfaced in the 80s, they laughed them off as weather balloons or model airplanes. Aviator gossip mills buzzed Tonopah Test Range in Nevada lit up at night with strange silhouettes. Civilians near Groom Lake reported sonic booms that weren't booms, just whispers. But the real test came in the skies over the Nevada desert. Test pilots pushed it to the edge, evading F-1 for at point blank range, slipping through radar nets like smoke. One pilot, David Easton, recalled a mock engagement where an F-15 pilot screamed over the radio, "Where the hell are you?" The answer, right behind him, unseen. Fast forward to the proving grounds, Panama, 1989. Operation Just Cause. F-117s from the 37th Tactical Fighter Wing at Tonopah launched from the shadows. First combat sorties ever. Noriega's PDF forces had SAM sights, NAA guns ringing Panama City. The Nighthawks ghosted in at 20,000 feet. Doors cracking open for milliseconds to drop laser-guided bombs. Precision down to 10 feet. Radio towers silenced, barracks flattened. Not a single Nighthawk scratched. The world yawned another U.S. invasion, but insiders knew. Stealth had arrived. Then, the big one. Desert Storm, 1991. Baghdad, the most defended airspace on Earth. 4,000 AAA guns, 1,000 SA-MIS, MiG-29s prowling. Coalition planners sweated. Enter the Nighthawks 8 from the 415th Tactical Fighter Squadron. Call sign Vega. First night, January 17th. They owned the sky, flying subsonic. Wingmen lacing targets for each other. They cratered IROCs. Command bunkers, air defense radars, Scud factories. One sortie. Two F-117s took out the entire Iraqi integrated air defense system in hours. Saddam's generals blindfolded, stumbling in the dark. Over 1,200 sorties, 2,000 tons of bombs, 0 losses. Zilch, MiGs never saw them. SAMs fired blind. It was biblical plagues of fire from nowhere. But here's where it gets juicy. The rivalries that almost killed the program. Northrop wasn't done. Their Beta Spirit bomber stole headlines, but back in the 70s, they vied for the ATF Advanced Tactical Fighter contract. Lockheed's F-117 was stealth ground attack. Northrop pushed all-aspect stealth for air superiority. Enter the YF-3 Black Widow II, McDonnell Douglas's sleek demon. But no the F-20 to Raptor 1. Blending F-117 lessons with super cruise and thrust vectoring. Whispers of betrayal. Did have blue data leaked to competitors? Black budget wars raged in congressional backrooms. Billions vanished into special access programs, fueling conspiracy theories. Was the F-117 a cash cow to fund UFO reverse engineering at Area 51? Pilots joked about it, but the money trail was real over $111 million per jet, 6 times an F-16's cost. Geopolitics simmered beneath. The Soviets obsessed. Their MiG-29s and Su-27s ruled visually. But stealth, they chased shadows. Defectors brought back grainy have blue picks. Gorbachev's generals tore their hair. By 1983, they flew the Sharp demonstrator, a clunky have blue knockoff that crashed spectacularly. China watched too, birthing the J-20 decades later from stolen F-117 wreckage. That brings us to the deadliest night, March 27, 1999, Kosovo, Operation Allied Force. Captain Dale Zelko ejects over Serbia after his F-117, Vega 31, gets splashed. How? Not magic, human error. Flying the same route nightly, predictable as clockwork. Colonel Zoltan Dani's SA-3 battery. Low-frequency radar piercing facets at short range. Manual optical backup. Boom. First stealth loss. Serbs paraded the wreckage. Chinese engineers swarmed it like ants. F-117 guts exposed. Avionics. RAM formulas. The cat was out. Pain rippled through the ranks. The Nighthawk Fleet 59 operational jets grounded for review. Pilots mourned, "We got arrogant." One said, but lessons forged diamonds, facet limits exposed. Curved stealth like the F-2 evolved. GPS jammed, no problem, IR navigation kept them flying blind. And the money? Post-Cold War cuts axed the program in 2008. Last flight, April 22nd at Holloman AFB. But they didn't die quiet. Afghanistan. Iraq bin Laden's compound lasered by an F-117 in the hunt. Secret sorties till 2008. Moonlighting as pathfinders for Beta South. If this is already blowing your mind seeing how one jet reshaped wars, without a whisper, take a second to like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel get these stories to you. Dive deeper into the cockpit confessions. Bill Stein, Pioneer have blue pilot. Described the first flight. It handled like a truck on ice and stable, alive. Digital fly-by-wire saved them a dozen times. Wrestling instability from the faceted nightmare. Maintenance, hellish, ram tape yellowed in sunlight. needed pitch-black tents for repairs. Ground crews called it the Black Beast, allergic to leaks or lights. One spark, and poof, stealth compromised. Cost per flight hour, $55,000, double an F-15s. Pilots trained in simulators mimicking Baghdad's skies, drilling evasion pops climb, roll, dive into ground clutter. Rivalries extended to the brass. F-15 Eagle jocks sneered at stealth pansies. Subsonic speed meant no air-to-air kills. But Nighthawk aces logged kills indirectly. Radars silenced. MiGs grounded. Geopolitics twisted darker. Iran-Contra whispers. F-117 tech traded for hostages? Unproven. But Skunk works ties to CIA Black Ops ran deep. Post 9/11s, they struck Tora Bora. GBU-27 bunker busters vaporizing Al-Qaeda caves. Future impact. Drones owe everything. The Predator's stealth skin. F-117 DNA. Our Q-170 Sentinel. That Iranian capture in 2011? Grandchild of Have Blue. Technology evolution accelerated. F-117 birthed active camouflage plasma stealth experiments in the 90s. Bending radar like light. DARPA's Blackbird follow-ons tested metamaterials, shrinking our CS to marble size. China's J-31. F-117 facets haunt its wings. Russia's Su-57 struggles, with afterburner plumes visible from space. Money and power intertwined. Lockheed Martin's stock soared on stealth patents, while rivals like Boeing licked wounds from lost F-30 to bids. But the deadliest secret, not combat stats, 1.2 million flight hours, flawless record till Serbia. It's the PSYOPs. Enemies knew it existed post-Desert Storm. Saddam offered bounties. Fear froze them. Iraqi pilots refused night sorties, whispering of Shaitan demons. In Kosovo, Milosevic's air force hid under tarps, psychological warfare on steroids. One F-117 sortie equaled battalions. Morale crushed before bombs fell. Escalating to today, the Nighthawk stirs, retired. Hardly. Sightings persist, shadowy flights over Nevada. Syria whispers in 2017. 2019. Upgrades, modern cockpits, Link 16 data links. Why? Great power rivals China's DF-21 Guam. Killers, hypersonics piercing skies. F-35's software glitches. F-117's proven. Insiders leak. Reactivated squadrons at Tanopa, training for Pacific Island chains. Imagine Nighthawks lacing hypersonic targets for F-22s. Invisible enablers in Taiwan straight flashpoints. The human cost lingers. Zelko's shoot-down ejected safely. Rescued by pararescue legends. Serb farmer found the jet. Villagers posed for pics on wreckage. Donnie, the shooter, became a hero, later befriending Zelko in a documentary handshake. Irony, foes bonded over the beast that humbled them. Pilots like LT, Call, Fox Slater logged 100 Desert Storm missions. Eyesight fried by green glow screens. They flew knowing one glitch meant oblivion, no ejection over. Baghdad, power plays peaked in black budgets. Reagan's Star Wars funneled stealth cash. Congress blind. Authorizing toilet seats at $600 a pop to hide real spends. Post 911. F-117s hit 100-plus targets in 48 hours, accelerating regime change. Future, quantum radar looms. China claims detection. But counter, AI-piloted swarms. Nighthawk is queen bee. Boeing's ghost drones echo it. Most people don't know this. F-117 wasn't alone. Sister ship, the F-19 Frisbee, disinformation hoax by tester models, fooled the world for years. Media aided up popular mechanics covers. Perfect cover, while F-19 distracted. Real Nighthawk trained. Tension builds to the horizon. Climate of endless war demands invisibility. Drones democratize stealth, but manned Nighthawks, unmatched for high threat denial. Picture 2030, South China Sea. Planned carriers prowl. F-117 ghosts in silos crippled, carriers blind. Or Russia over Ukraine upgraded Nighthawks seeding chaos. The evolution chains to NGAD next gen air dominance. 6th gen stealth, laser weapons, mothership drones. F-117 paved it, all aspect. Broadband RCS under 0.001 square meters. Money pours $300 billion program. Lockheed prototypes already whisper from Palmdale. Emotional core hits home. These pilots weren't cowboys, husbands, fathers betting lives on facets holding. Maintenance crews, invisible heroes, hand-sanding ram in bunkers. The jet embodied American ingenuity, defiant, unseen, unstoppable, yet fragile. One Sam. Legacy cracked. Now, the real question is, in a world of drone swarms and AI skies, do we still need these ghosts, or has the Nighthawk's era vanished forever? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more untold stories of war machines that changed history, hit subscribe because what's coming next will shock you even more.